Hello everybody, Fiasco here again from Disney's Contemporary Resort to do a walking tour, but this one with a little bit of a twist. I'm going to be walking from the Contempo Cafe here at the Contemporary all the way to Main Street, USA at Magic Kingdom. I'm going to tell you how long it takes me to walk from here to there, but then as well we're going to walk from Main Street all the way to the Grand Floridian, and we're going to compare how long it takes to go from Contemporary to Magic Kingdom versus Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. Before we get started though, if you enjoy our videos, please consider supporting our sponsor for them, Dreams Unlimited Travel, and booking your next vacation. Our agents are standing by right now to help you out, and it costs you nothing extra to plan your vacation with one of our awesome agents. But also, for this walking tour, consider that everybody walks at different speeds, but it should still give you a good average of the difference. I can kind of already tell you that Contemporary is going to be a shorter walk. I mean, at least that's what I assume. Maybe I'll be proved wrong. But by how much? By how much? The Grand Floridian walking path is still a fairly new thing. We did do a video on that walking path a while back, but we never really compared them side by side. So let's do that. Enjoy this nice, relaxing walk, and I'm going to check in between to give you those times. All right, here we are upstairs at the Contempo Cafe, and let's commence the timer. I would like to point out as we start, if you see the video cut off, it's actually going to cut off twice. And that is because I'm going to have to go through a security checkpoint twice. And we are not supposed to film going through a security checkpoint. They don't want you to do that. So I will be cutting off the video each time we pass through that checkpoint. And we're going to go this way. You can also continue down the escalator, but I feel like this will probably be the quickest way, and we're going to do the quickest way for both paths. There is a nice breeze today, but it is a sunny, hot 92. So maybe you didn't pick the best day for a long walk, but hey, it'll be good for me. Comment down below what device you're watching this on. Any VR headsets? I feel like I personally can't wear a VR headset for more than 5 minutes without getting motion sickness. But I feel like for people who do enjoy using a VR headset, these are the perfect type of videos to put on and just kind of kick back, kind of feel like you're really there. I'm gonna be very surprised if Grand Floridian is a quicker walk. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually walk all the way to the quick service at Grand Floridian to make it uniform. So Contemporary's cafeteria food to Grand Floridian's cafeteria food. So if you were having lunch at your respective resort, let's say, and we're going to MK following, what the times look like. Because right now, we're already coming up on 5 minutes for Contemporary, with quite a bit to go. So, I feel like it's always kind of just like the throw out comment, oh, you're at the Contemporary, you can get to MK in 5 minutes. Maybe we're undershooting that. Or maybe everybody's undershooting that, because I feel like that's just like the common time that everybody throws out for this particular walk. And I wouldn't say I'm walking slow by any means. There's a pep in my step. Your time's also going to vary depending on how lucky you get with this crosswalk. That's one variable that the Grand Floridian walk will not have. I can already tell you that now. We're going to actually wait until we get the walking guy. Oh, there we go. Got pretty lucky with that one. All right, so we are coming up right now on the security checkpoint. So I will be flicking off the camera for a moment to go through there, and then coming right back to you as soon as I'm through. All right, we are on the other side now. This passed on through with no wait. All right. About to scan in. I recognize that if I don't get in right away, that's probably going to ruin the science. But it looks like I can get in right away, so it should be fine. Yep, science preserved. Hi. Thank you. Science is preserved. So we're gonna walk all the way up to the front of Main Street, and then I'm gonna come back to you with the total time it took. Okay, so we were at the front of Main Street. The castle just became visible. And that walk from Contemporary to here took us 12 and a half minutes. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip the camera back around and head out and walk from the exact same position all the way to the Grand Floridian and see how long that takes. Oh, the popcorn smells really good. I keep forgetting that I can have my mask off outside. It's just so like second nature now. We want to go this way. Ooh, it's hot out. That sun is no joke right now. Walkway to Grand Floridian. What was probably once one of my least favorite resorts. Just chopped it up as just not my style at all. Has very recently crept up to become one of my favorites. Yeah, it's up there. Top 5 at least. Top 5. Great dining, some of the best. Maybe put it around, I don't know, top 3 resorts for dining. Behind Animal Kingdom Lodge and, well, I put the Contemporary up there right now. Animal Kingdom Lodge. And yeah, maybe next is Grand Floridian, I would say. The best spa on property, although it's not currently open. But what I also appreciate about the Grand Floridian is their shopping opportunities. You know, you got the main Disney gift shop, but then you also got Basin. And then they have a separate, like, style store with nice clothes and cologne and perfume and jewelry and stuff, sunglasses. And then not only that, they got their own separate DVC store too. So 4 stores, many restaurants. I feel like a lot of other resorts missed an opportunity there to have some fun shopping opportunities and stuff. Yeah. Not to mention after seeing their Grand Villa. Oh my goodness, their Grand Villa is so nice. We're at the 5-minute mark now, which is about where we were at the Contemporary when we finally reached the walkway sign. So that's interesting. That is interesting. I still would put my money on Contemporary being the quicker walk, but Grand Floridian is a lot more of a contender than I originally would have thought. I did do this walking tour before once, and I do remember what my time was there, but never have we ever done a timed walk from the Contemporary. So we all just kind of spit out the 5 minutes to Magic Kingdom thing. Well, it was about 11 and a half minutes to Magic Kingdom and 12 and a half minutes to the marker that we set, which was the front of Main Street, right outside the Emporium. Also, just to mention it one more time, that was our starting point for this walk too. So the exact same start and end points. And we're coming up on the resort quickly. The times look pretty neck and neck. I do enjoy doing these walking videos quite a bit because it's kind of in tune with what I like to do anyways. I like to get my walks in. And if I can bring you along with me, that's just a big bonus. So usually these videos do pretty good too. A lot of you seem to really like them. So if there's anywhere you want to go walking with me in the future, leave it in the comments below and I'll put that on the to-do list. I really do enjoy walking around the moderate resorts a lot, but they're so dang difficult to get in right now. There's really no restaurant reservations I can make. That's some really pretty lighting on Grand Flo right now. Did I mention it's hot? It's hot. Ooh, Nelly. $92 with a feels like of 7 million. This was another thing that really stepped Grand Floridian a notch up for me, was this bridge here. Just adding not only Grand Floridian, but the Polynesian to the list of resorts you can walk to MK from is huge for me. Especially when like during busy season. You don't want to wait in line at a monorail or a ferry boat. You want to just get there. You want to get to the park. And previously, the only resort that offered just that quick walking access was Contemporary. And now everything on the monorail loop does, of course. You're in for a long walk from Polynesian, but the option is there. And options are always better than not options. That's why I always say. And by always say, I think this is the first time I've ever said that. But you know. So this is interesting. We're at 10 minutes and 30 seconds right now. But the first set of Grand Floridian rooms are right there. So I believe what we're about to find out is that if you're in this building right here, it's about the same distance from Contempo Cafe to Magic Kingdom, if not a little quicker. Don't quote me on that. We still have to make it around this bend here, just around the river bend. But that's what it's looking like to me. But what it's also looking like to me is there's no way that Gasparilla's is going to be closer. To also note, though, if you're, depending on your elevator situation and how quickly it comes, you're definitely going to be closer from Bay Lake Tower, which is not where we did this science experiment from. But we're doing quick service to quick service. Keep it uniform. Just thought that was worth pointing out. We'll find out for sure here in a second. I assure you I've been walking at roughly the same pace the whole time. I'm playing a military cadence in my head from back in the day and, staying in step. Staying in step. Okay, wow. 12 minutes and 13 seconds as we reach the final bridge of the walking path. And we remember Contempo to Main Street was 12:30. All right, we just hit 12:30. So at the point we're at right now is how long the entire walk from Contempo Cafe to Main Street was. So mystery solved. Contemporary wins as far as quick service to quick service goes. Of course, you could be on different floors and have different situations with your elevator and whatnot, but all things going as smoothly as they have for me today, Contempo wins. But it's worth noting that for this first building here, you're about a 13-minute walk from it. So take that info with it as you will. But our walk's not over yet because we are going all the way to Gasparilla's. Really give you a good sequence of information. Something smells great. I feel like it's the pool. I love the smell of pools. All right. Here we are. We're gonna stop right outside of it, just like we were at Contempo Cafe. And then give you the time from that. Ta-da! All right, so that was our walk from the Contemporary quick service to Main Street, and then from Main Street to the Grand Floridian quick service. The consensus, at least at my walking speed and the obstacles in my way, was Contemporary wins. It was a faster walk, but not by a lot. What did I say? It was about 12:30 from Contempo Cafe to Main Street, and here from Main Street to Gasparilla's was 14 minutes and 50 seconds. So not that big of a difference. But I will also say that I like the Grand Floridian walking path a bit more. As you walk around the bend, you see the sights of the Polynesian, of Grand Floridian. It's a nicer sight to see, I think, than just the narrow Contemporary path. Not dissing on that path at all. It's the original walkway to Magic Kingdom, and I'm all for it, but I really like Grand Flo's walking path a lot. And like I mentioned, that path really bumped it up a few more notches for me. So that's gonna do it for our walk today. Again, leave comments down below of any other walks you want me to bring you along on in the future, and I'll make sure to add that to my list. And I will see you in the next video.